Well, my lag's not too bad. How's your lag?
Mine is just spinning and all.
That's right.
Picture up. Yeah, I think I'm all right now. So.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Everybody, all 2 or 3 of you who's watching.
Hi.
I've just got to get the chat back up and that one back up. Okay, I'm prepared now. So hello from Anne-Marie, Michelle and Nikki.
Hi.
Hello.
And today I am doing, finishing off, not finishing because I'm still doing it. I'm continuing on my crazy pages that I've been doing for the last year, believe it or not. Might even be over a year I've been doing this now. So this could actually be going on for 2 years. So so just continuing on in my crazy pages, putting in the art from, or the crazy pages that other people are sending me, and putting it into my book as little mementos, and just seeing what you can make from the pages people send you. And I'm doing it in a couple of magazines here, and some of you will recognize the pages already because you will have joined me and seen what I do there. So I'm continuing it on, and I'll be choosing which of these packages. I might do this one actually, which is from Ayala Art. Martha or Ayala or Loves to Paint, whatever she's calling her channel now. She's had a channel name change and I can't remember what it is now. But Ayala Art anyway. So this is her page and this is her envelope, and I'll be using the page and the envelope, I rather suspect. So we'll go on to Anne-Marie and see what Anne-Marie's doing. There you go, Anne-Marie, on you now.
So basically what I'm doing is I've got this fabric here, and it's actually from one of my old bags that I bought a while back, and it was my favourite bag, so I kind of was gutted because the strap for it snapped. But I sat and I cut up all the bag, and I was like, I want to use this, and this was actually part of the, I think this was the pouch that goes over the bag, and I decided,
show us a little bit more because we can't see that bit, the pouch that goes over the bag. You said you showed.
It was like it goes over the bag. Let's see if I can. It was a strap, the bit that goes over. So I cut it up and all that kind of stuff, and I've had it for a while now, and I just didn't know what to do with it, so I decided that I'm going to actually make it into a journal cover and make a journal like this. So that's basically what I'm doing. I've kind of started it. I just I glued down the top bits here because they were like frayed and stuff like that, so I've glued them down whilst I was waiting on Nikki, and got a bit of cardboard, put that inside it to make it a bit more sturdier, so it's going to sit like this. And all I've done is put a bit of wool, string, whatever you want to call it, in the inside of the cardboard so that I can kind of hide the binding. So that is what I'm doing, and then I'll put pages and stuff in it. And then I've put a hole here because I'm planning to put like a closure here. Sorry, I'm way off camera probably. I keep forgetting where my camera is. So I punched a hole in here because I'm going to put like a closure here so that I can close it over and stuff and it stays closed. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm just going to mess about with it and play around because I don't know exactly why I'm doing it yet. So I'm just playing around with it now and trying to decide what way I want it to be. So that's what I'm doing.
Fabulous. And have you decided what you're doing yet, Michelle?
Either finishing off the backgrounds of my index cards or journal page.
Right, okay. Are you ready to show anything yet? Because you've still got your camera off.
No, not yet. Just
right, okay. She's still getting ready.
I only decided last minute I was going to pop on. I wasn't going to earlier, so.
Hi, Tuppy.
Hi, Tuppy.
Hi, Tuppy.
Oh my God, what a giggle we had today, Tuppy. So funny. It's like, I can't even talk about half it, Nikki, because it's not appropriate for the stream. But, she was sending me screenshots of, the subtitles came up in one of my videos, and you should have seen some of these screenshots she was sending me that the subtitles were saying. Oh, it was so funny. I'll send you them later. I sent them to Michelle to show her, but I'll send them to you later because I'm not, as I say, I'm not appropriate to share on the stream.
Couldn't translate from Scottish to English then?
No. Oh, it was so funny.
Oh,
hi, Ross.
Hi, Ross. We're just talking about you just before we came live. Wanting to know what part of Australia you're in because I can't remember.
Hi, Ross.
Yeah, having trouble remember. I do know. Sometimes I just forget. I know and then I forget. Terrible.
Somewhere up the mountains. Blue Mountains, is it?
I thought that was Ginny. Blue Mountains, so there you go. Blue Mountains, New South Wales. There you go. Oh dear. You're well remembered, Michelle. You're younger than me, though, so.
Yeah, but not much. So.
It helps. Yeah, I know those auto translate things is so funny, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh
my God. It was just so funny.
Ginny is in Melbourne. Ah. There you go. Ginny's in Melbourne. And of course, there's also is it Natalie as well? Oh, I'm wobbling my camera. I didn't even realise. Just wobbled my camera. Does that happen often? Yeah, because my daughter is emigrating, and she's. And I was wondering when I go and see her, visit her on holidays and that, whether I'll get to see any of you girls. Whether it's going to be close enough to see any of you, I'll have to check on the map, see how far away everyone is, because I'm not quite sure of the geography of Australia yet. But certainly I will be checking if I get to do a crafty visit to people. Say hi. Hi. Oh.
Come on.
Oh. So I've got some napkins here as well, and I'm going to pop this, as I say, pop part of this envelope on at least. I might just take the corners off actually and pop that on. That's just the corners because it's pretty, so I should use it, shouldn't I? Yeah.
I've been productive. I could have showed you how to fit over 100 stamps and bits and pieces into a box. Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool, Tuppy.
Yeah, I don't want to say on the stream actually, Ros, because of things going on in her life. So I'm not going to put it out there. People know she's moving, but not lots of people know where she's moving to. So I'm just keeping that stum, I hope. Hope I've never mentioned it before, but who knows?
I don't think you have.
No, good. Yeah, sometimes your brain farts, you know, and you say things you don't mean to.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I'll definitely be checking on the maps though before I go over. In July, I'm going over, so I'll be checking out, see where everyone is, and catching up if I can. Be nice to meet my Aussie pals.
I'll be right back. I was just going to grab a couple of pegs.
Okay. Oh right, okay. You're there now, Michelle. Are you? Can we go to you?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. I just need to come on.
I was playing with backgrounds today, so I said I might finish them off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you put the cowgirl on there. Oh no. Yeah.
I haven't stuck her down yet. I was sitting there. There after.
Yeah, definitely, Roz. If you're close enough, I will definitely coming by for a visit. Australia's a large place, though. Hi, Zoe.
Hello, hi, Zoe.
So what you doing, Michelle? Talk a little bit.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know you were on me. I made these index card backgrounds there. That one's from Anne-Marie, so I was just going to play with index cards. I had painted the background, put napkin on it, so I'm just going to add some focal points on it. Well, try to anyway. And maybe do a journal page. Let's see.
Cool.
That's the one you sent me, Anne-Marie.
Oh.
I like that. So that's what I'm going to do. Nothing.
Cool. Yeah.
That's a nice background there that you said, Anne-Marie. Like it. I like it.
Yeah, I think that was me just playing about my jelly prints. Can't remember now. It's been that long since I've sent that before Christmas, did I know?
Oh, Roz says her niece is going to Ireland next year for a 50th birthday trip.
Oh, cool. Do you know? Fantastic. I she'll have a great time.
Tell her to take an umbrella.
Oh yeah, bring a rain jacket.
It's not called the Emerald Isles for nothing, you know, that if a place is green, it's going to have lots of rain.
Yeah, but it was actually a gorgeous sunny day today. It didn't rain today at all. The last few days it hasn't rained. But then again, some days we get 4 seasons in one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been showing me the lovely sunny weather, and like we've been pure cloudy. So.
Has she got a plan where she wants to go?
Thank you, Toppy.
Ross says they have plenty of umbrellas there too. She must live in a wet area of Australia. Is there such a thing? You always think of Australia as arid and without water, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Zoe.
Up around the Wild Atlantic Way and all is beautiful, and up in Carrick-on-Reid Rope Bridge and Giant's Causeway up the north of the country is beautiful as well.
Tell the story of the Giant's Causeway. That's a great story. I love it.
Oh yeah, there's actually a Giant's Causeway. It's up in, here's it, Antrim? Maybe I'm wrong now. But a legend has it there was a Scottish giant and an Irish giant fighting. And they were building, they're big, massive hexagon-shaped rocks, and they were building a bridge to go over to fight each other. So that's where the story of the Giant's Causeway comes from.
Mm. So it was the one giant called Finn, was it?
No, Finn McCool. No, he wasn't a giant. No, I don't know actually the name of the giant. I don't know. No, Finn McCool was a different person.
Yeah, so the Giant's Causeway and that, because they were fighting, and the one giant was smaller than the other giant, wasn't he? And he went home to hide.
Yeah.
And he hid as a baby. He hid as a baby in his coop, and his wife was there, and the giant came over. And then he decided that this baby was so big that the giant must be a really huge giant, and in the end there was no fight or something. Is that the story?
Yeah, yeah.
Not that I tell it very well, but I think that's the story, something like that. Weird. I'm weird for stories, like the old stories.
Yeah, the key.
The myths and legends of an area. Very interesting. Am I talking too much now?
No. No, it's better that you're talking because I'm not talking much. I'm running on autopilot.
Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
Hello, Deborah.
Say hi to Mum too there, Zoe. And Annie.
Yeah. Hi, Annie. Sounds weird saying hi, Annie, when I call myself Annie.
Yeah. I would think that too, if I have to say hi to a Nicola or a Nikki.
Yeah. I cover up this brown thing.
Yes, I had to go to a party last night, and just one of my clients had a party, and they got me a gluten-free. He had a gluten-free cake made especially so that I could have a piece of his birthday cake.
That was really tough, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like.
This is where you went now, and you didn't go.
I wasn't going to go, and it was a good job I did, because they, did that as a little something for me. So it's like so nice. Almost cried because I go to birthdays, and I never get to eat the birthday cake because it's never gluten free. So and everybody loves cake. Come on, everybody loves cake.
Yeah. You're never too old for cake.
Yeah, I'm sure Aboriginal legends are really cool. Maori legends are really cool as well. And the thing about legends, of course, is that quite often it's a legend to tell a story to keep people safe. And, and that those are the kinds of legends I really, really like. And you've got to say, well, why did they say that? Why did, and it's all to do with keeping people safe, storytelling legends. It's a way of helping people live, keep them away from dangers and things like that. So, or as a way to explain how they come to be there, and so.
The same with kids' nursery rhymes. That one, the Ring a Ring a Rosie.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be about influenza or cold that kills loads of children, or some plague, wasn't it?
Yeah, the bubonic plague, I believe it was, because the bubonic plague formed a ring when it showed up on the body. Came up as a ring, it's a circle. So a raised, lumpy circle, I believe. I've got my chat on today, haven't I?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Have a chat with Tuppy there, or you tuppied out today, are you? Marie, you all tuppied out?
I'm just quiet because I'm on autopilot. I've been up for like 17, 18 hours now, so I'm on autopilot.
Let's have a look, see what Amarie's up to.
I'm just kind of trying to fold up papers and see what's going to fit in here now. But I've done this so far. Hold on to make sure I'm still on. No, I'm behind again. If I can switch over to myself so I can see. Right, so all I've done is put the binding in so this is my binding, and usually I would like tie a bit here so that I can have dangles, but I can also slip a bit under here so I can have my dangles, charms or whatever. And then I've just used some of the butterflies that Michelle gave me to put in the front, because that bit there's on the front and I didn't want it. I did try to take this off, but it's stitched on well, so I couldn't take it off. So I decided to cover it up with some of the butterflies one of the butterflies that Michelle gave me, and then I decided to add 2 more because it looks stupid with just 1 butterfly. So there we go. So that's my little journal. I've glued the top closed. So I folded them over so it didn't look so raggedy, and I glued the top closed. So, and then I'm just going to try and cut some papers to fit in here now. But it's going to be like a kind of junk journal anyway, so I'm not going to be perfect with cutting and all that kind of stuff because I'm rubbish at measuring. So I'm just kind of, just going with the flow. Thank you. Yeah, the butterflies are lovely. So that's how I stuck them in, because I thought it would go well since the bag is butterflies. So I'm just messing around now to see what kind of things I can put in here and how much I need to trim off. And then what I was planning to do was with this journal is use this for when I'm live streaming with Nikki again, and that way I've got something to work on just for the streams. So I'll probably just keep this just to work on it as a stream. So like 1 week I might do a couple of tags for it, or I might do a page in there whilst we're streaming or whatever. So it'll be a nice wee memory journal for the times that we stream. I might write some, write wee notes of what people have been saying in the chat, nice wee memory kind of book. So that's what I'm doing. But today is my last day of the 5 AM challenge, thank God, until Tuesday. I'm going to do it again on Tuesday. So I'm going to take a couple of days off and then try it again on Tuesday. And hopefully I'll be a bit more productive, because I failed this time. So I've not failed at getting up, but I failed at being, like, the whole point of me doing it again was to get the house organised, and I've not really done much. So, yeah. I made this earlier on. It's let me show it. I am lagging behind again. It's a wee index card that I made. It's got a wee unicorn on it. It says "Make a Wish." So I made that index card earlier. I was trying to do a video, but my sound kept cutting out, so I decided not to upload it. So that is it. I'm curious now because I see that Tuppy sent me a message on Facebook, so I'm curious to see what it is now.
Now, what do you say about people texting when you're chatting to them?
But I'm still talking. I'm still paying my attention. I'm curious to see
She
will get a reply.
She says she's talking.
Yeah, I'm talking to her. So, yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just playing around to see what I can do here. There's some papers that I've had for a while that I'm not going to use. So, Toppy, did you see the pictures that I shared on Facebook? A puppy. I shared them about half an hour ago.
Of the smoochy Pippi.
No, that's what it is. She's sending me pictures there. Productive stuff that she's been doing. Oh, yeah, cool. So you're just tidying up your craft room then? Oh, nice. Toppy sent me pictures there. Tidying up our stamps and stuff. Yeah. I was going to say that there because when you said you were trying to fit 100 stamps into a box, I thought you were actually sending it out in Happy Meal with somebody. I'm like...
Oh, I thought she meant postage stamps. When you said stamps in the box, I was thinking postage stamps.
No,
I knew she was so...
So that's an awful lot of stamps.
Yeah, she's trying to put 100 stamps in the box. Yeah, okay.
Because I'm like, why are you giving away all your stamps?
Jeez. Isn't it lovely how, words can be misunderstood?
Yeah. Yep. So I'm thinking of doing a challenge type thing on my channel for April, but I don't know. So I'm humming and on, will I do it or not? Because I don't.
On Monday's April.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. But I was going to do a challenge for April, but I don't know if I want it or not. Because I'm like, I don't really want to say what it is in case I don't fall through with it. You know what I'm like with keeping up with things and doing things. So I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, it is. It's madness, and it sometimes. It's like sometimes it's hard when you're doing these things just to keep them going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started 29 Faces this year, and then I thought, no, I don't want to do it. So I just dropped it. It was like, nah.
Yeah, I started. I was doing the, what's that called? The positivity deck cards with Kylie Koo, and then I think I'd done like 7 or 8, and I was like, oh, do you know what? I can't think because the prompts were really, really hard, and I'm like, oh, I can't think what to do.
Yeah, I joined that, never done that either.
Yeah.
At least I kept up with the December Daily. I finished that, so I was proud of that. Managed to complete that.
Really good. I really enjoyed that. Mm-hmm. And actually being there while you were doing it as well, it was really interesting. It's like,
yeah,
it was much nicer because I had that vested interest in it as well. Because I remembered when you did this bit, and I remembered when you did that bit, and it was like, it was great.
Yeah, because it was when I was on with you that I'd done the. I don't think we were actually streaming, but I think it was just me and you chatting when I done the snow globe.
Yeah, best one.
Yeah, snow globe's my favourite.
Right, let's go back and see what Michelle's doing. Are you doing anything yet, Michelle?
I just finished one. There,
yeah, I did that
I
as
just
well.
smudged it. There we go.
Hang on.
I just smudged
I
it
just
off.
got walking across my paint. What did you do that for? Just going to make sure his paws are clean before I turn over. Right, I'm turning to you now. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, on you now.
Oh, okay. I just smudged one of the dots, so I'm going to just fix it here. Now, there you go. That's the one page. Or one. So I just outlined it, put love on it, and a few of them 3D dots. They're not pearls,
Nice.
what are they? I got them in Lidl's.
Yeah.
What you call them? Oh yeah, 3D design markers. Pastel colours. They're actually quite good. All different fabrics, glass, metal, blah blah blah. They're nice colours. What's left of them. And just put them on to add the blue. So I have this napkin here. The parrot. Oh, they're toucans. I think I'll use this on here. So we go first. Yeah, go.
Nice. Yeah, I did that Halloween thing as well, Tuppy, and I don't think I finished it either. But I was actually quite proud of some of the things that I did draw. Like, I actually done the, the clown foot it and the stank and the rain thing. I done that. I was actually really proud of some of the stuff that I drew.
What's that? What's the one you're talking about?
It was Kelly Donovan had done it a couple of years ago. It was 31 Days of Creep or something like that. And we had to like draw things and for each day for the days of Halloween to the 31st. But I don't think I'd done a full lot, but I was actually quite proud of some of the stuff I'd done. I think I've got a playlist on my channel actually.
Oh yeah, you did your Frankenstein. Was it the Frankenstein one?
Yeah.
It turned out it's so cute. Not creepy at all.
Yeah, I was proud of him. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Deborah. I picked them up in I don't know, are you in where you were? I picked them up in Tesco supermarket. Yeah, true. They were just €2 for the packet, so I said I have some of them.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed that as well, that challenge. It was quite good. Considering that I can't draw, so it was good because it took me out my comfort zone.
Do you know what? You keep saying you can't draw, but you keep drawing.
Yeah.
And telling yourself you can't do something is you're setting yourself up to fail before you even start.
And the thing is you can draw.
Yeah.
It's just your expectations of what it looks like is you put an expectation on yourself. It takes years and years and years and years to practice to become a really competent I was going to say drawer, but that's not it, but artist. Some of the these art classes I go to, some of the I'm in a class with people who draw and people who paint, and the people who draw do those real life-like drawings, like you're looking at a photograph, and it's like I could never do that. It would just take too much time and effort to get that good. Yeah, it's like and the teacher in the class wants me to do realistic paintings, but I don't want to do lifelike paintings, because you might as well just get put a photograph up onto a canvas if you want to be lifelike. I don't want it to be lifelike. I want people to see that I've actually painted it.
Yeah.
I wanted you to be able to see the art in the painting. So it's like, she doesn't understand that. She's been to proper art lessons, and she's got her degrees and everything else in art, and it's like she's a fine artist. I don't want to be a fine artist.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I want to be free and loose, and it to be like you can tell that it's been painted.
Yeah, everybody's got their own style, aren't they, I suppose. It's like me, mine's is kind of whimsical and like cartoony when I draw. It's like that skill I did first. That skill that I did for Stephen was like, oh man, that drove me batty, that skill.
Yeah, hi Susan.
Susan, you made it. Hi.
You're not in bed asleep?
Hi Susan.
Oh, cool. My dad was a good drawer. Like he drew some like really cool pictures. My dad.
I'm going to mute myself because I'm going to dry this with the tissue.
Yeah. So, yeah, my dad was a drawer as well. He used to like doodling and stuff like that. So I think that's maybe where I get my creative side from, is maybe him.
Yeah.
Because I don't think my mum used to knit and stuff like that, but I just can't get into that. So.
See, even knitting's an art.
Mm.
I love it. Some of the things people create when they knit are just like astonishing.
And I think I've always been creative. Even when I was a kid, I used to love like making like wee projects and stuff like that. And I used to like, because at the time we had the cassette tapes, and you remember you used to put like the bit of tape at the bottom of it so you could record over it.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to do that with my wee cousin. We used to actually put tape over it, and then we used to like, I remember, because we were young at the time, so we used to play like house and put like make wee shows up like as if we were on the radio, and we'd record it. Yeah. And all that kind of thing. And then when I was at school, I loved drama. So, and then even when I went to college, I took like evening drama classes and stuff. So I would say that I've always been kind of creative. But when it came to like arts and crafts, like art journaling and all this kind of stuff, I never really got into this until I was in my 20s. So I would say that I've been doing these kind of things for like 10 years now. So, but I still class myself as a beginner, even though I've been doing it for like 10 years.
Yeah, I can knit and crochet, but not to any super duper facet degree or anything.
Oh, I'm good, Susan. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm on here to de-stress purely. That's how my life is at the moment.
Yeah, me too. Well, not to de-stress, just obviously my life isn't really stressful, but I'm just really the day I'm not feeling the greatest either, so being hard on myself. So I needed cheered up, so I'm just said that Nikki this morning. I was like, are you working? She's like, nope. I was like, we're streaming. I was like, I need to chill out and relax and stream. She's like, yep, me too. So
Oh, we're still on Michelle there, aren't we? And she's muted still. You're muted, Michelle. Muted.
I just realised.
Michelle, you're muted.
I'm a bit of a bungalow sometimes.
I remember when I was at school, I think I was only young, and I made this kind of rocket out of, it was for bonfire night or whatever, and I made a rocket out of a toilet roll tube in school, and we done like the, you turn the circle into a cone, and for the obviously the top, and then we done like crepe paper coming out the bottom for the fire, and my mum used to stick it in a Christmas tree every year.
Oh.
She used to see the rocket crashed into the Christmas tree, so she used to hang it up on the Christmas tree every year. Yeah.
So let's put that into there where it belongs. Michelle's getting ready for summer, it looks like.
Yep, after a lovely sunny day here.
Aren't we all, man?
I actually forgot to wear my sunglasses today. So that's how tells you how sunny it is.
Yeah, it was nice.
When do your clocks go back? Ours is this weekend, the same as me. Not this weekend, next weekend. Ours go back next weekend. Do yours go back next weekend?
Mine goes back this weekend. Mother's Day.
No, yours don't go back.
Forward, sorry.
That's like, no. Yeah, I always go back next weekend. And yours go forward which weekend? This weekend. This weekend. Right, I'll have to be careful.
Mother's Day is Sunday, so.
Yeah, okay. Was it? Hard luck, Mum. Sorry, Mum, missed it again. Oh, man. What a child, eh? Happy Mother's Day, Mum. No, I know you don't watch my videos.
Actually, you can always ring your mummy.
I could if I wanted to, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Well, that's actually quite good. Toppy, I do this spring forward, fall back as well. But Toppy says, I always think march forward. That's the only way I remember.
Yeah, I do spring forward, fall back as well.
Sure. Do you going to ask your question, Michelle?
What question?
The debate one, you said you were going to ask a stream.
Oh yeah, I seen on a social media page where a man had said there was how many chuggas like before you do choo-choo? Many chuggas do you reckon? Now he reckons I reckon there's 2 chuggas, chugga chugga choo-choo, and he was told his son's teacher said there was only 1. And there's the big debate going on at the moment about it, so I thought I'd ask you. So that's the one you're talking about, Anne-Marie, is it?
Yes.
Talk about being off subject.
Is that what's on social media at the moment, is it?
Yeah.
Things going on in the world.
I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, and there's people in the comments saying 4 and 5 chuggers. I don't think there should be.
Is it the noise the train makes, or is it a song?
No, the noise of the train mate. You know the song chugga chugga choo choo when you're playing with your kids. Yeah.
Actually, it's clickety clack, clickety clack, clickety clack, clickety clack.
No, Chugga chugga choo choo.
Yeah. Clickety clack. When you sit on a train, it goes clickety clack, clickety clack.
Yeah.
Next weekend, yeah, same as me then, Roz. Thought it would be.
For the girls that Alex, Riley, remember we were talking about International Cultural Day.
Or
the girls got Italy.
Hang on, Michelle. Or it goes diddly da, diddly dee, diddly da, diddly dee, diddly da, diddly dee.
Aye.
It's boggling my head.
Diddly da, diddly dee.
That's a nice compliment. Thanks, Tuppy.
Chugga chugga chugga.
It's boggling my head. How you find it hard to understand is.
Am I actually
You should be able to understand Nicky alright, because you're English, you know, aren't you? So. Yep.
Yeah, because I don't have an accent.
We all have accents.
I'm saying that.
You're Lisa Vanderpump.
I always laugh
Do you know
that name.
I might say to you, thought about Lisa Vanderpump. I was telling Michelle that I was watching Real House of Beverly Hills the other day, the housewives. And you know, she wanted to spend $300,000 on a kitchen. That's insane. On a kitchen, $300,000.
Ah, she's a bit of married fairies.
That's just crazy.
I'm not Lisa Vanderpump.
I bet you wish you were, though.
Well, that's not bad, is it? I'd be able to buy a really swanky house here for $300,000.
Yeah, $300,000
American dollars.
I messaged Louise because Louise watches it as well, and I'm like, "Have you watched it yet?" And she's like, "Yep." She's like, "I just finished watching it." It's like $300,000 for a kitchen. She went, "I know, I was thinking the exact same." She's like, "I thought my mum was crazy spending $14,000 on a kitchen." Oh man, couldn't believe it when I saw it. It's like, even her husband's like, is that not a bit too much? She's like, I don't even know if I can afford that. But they've got like, I think she says they've got like 30 restaurants or something. So
wow, really?
Yeah.
Shocking.
That's well, I don't know if I still got 30, but over the time that she's had 30 restaurants.
Oh,
I think she's only got like 4 or 5 now.
Yeah, I think I may have been to that Sir one.
Oh man, so lucky. I'd love to go.
Yeah, I recognise the name. That's before they started the reality show there, though. It's a real swank place, or was anyway. Really expensive, swanky place.
There's a restaurant in Dublin, and it was a big news report about it here, where he went to this expensive restaurant, and the man asked for chips. He was asked to leave. The chef came and told him he wasn't allowed to eat chips, and he was thrown out the restaurant. Imagine.
That's all right, Susan. Nobody can understand what I'm saying. It's because I don't talk proper English. I talk Scottish. You know, I don't talk English. I talk Scottish. So it's, but yep. No, I'm just saying it. Susan says I have to really pay attention to Annie and miss some of hers, but I love the sound of all 3 of these lovely ladies. Yeah. So it's because I'm not used to talking. I do talk but it's like obviously I talk English, but it's
you have lots of slang
Scottish
as well, though,
English.
don't you? You have lots of slang.
You know, it's like American English. I talk Scottish English. Yeah,
you know, Spanish English is Spanglish, so Scots English would be Skanglish. Skanglish. Oh dear.
Yeah. You find that a lot of people have told me the more they listen to me, the more they understand me. So you just need to go and watch every single one of my videos, and then and then you'll learn.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, just go and watch my whole videos, and you know, nah, it doesn't really bother me anyway. I don't get paid for my video views or anything anyway, so doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference. No. I'm trying to find more papers, to be honest. Why am I struggling to find papers, girls? I've got more papers than anybody.
Leaking.
I think I need to make some more painted papers.
Let's do that on the next one then. Use some painty papers.
Yeah. Has anybody seen the Jelly Arts video that they did with the Vaseline resist? I really want to try that.
All right, okay. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Hello, Julie. I have to say, I love your jelly. Well, oh God, speak properly, Michelle. Jelly plate, your mixed media wall. It's fabulous.
Yeah, we've been talking about it ever since we saw the photos. Saying what we're going, if we ever go to Anne-Marie's place, what we're going to do to her wall.
I told Nikki she's to paint a mural on my wall.
I'd love to, actually.
That'd be cool.
You should get, every time there's a visitor in your house, you should get them to stamp a stamp on it. or add a stencil to it. Be cool. No, that's only a pen. I bet you my door was at my Posca pens.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. So if anybody ever comes over to visit, I'm going to get them to do stuff. I don't. So I says to Ricky, if she ever comes over, she's to paint a mural on my wall. Because my bedroom needs badly decorated because it's so depressing. So depressing. Poor Pippi's away to sleep. She's so tired. Poor baby. This getting up at 5 in the morning is killing her as well. She was sitting at like 9 o'clock tonight, like pure meowing at me because I've been getting up at 5. That's the time I've been going to bed at like 9, 10 o'clock at night. So obviously I'm staying up later tonight because we're streaming, but she was sitting around about 10 o'clock tonight just meowing at me because she wanted to go to bed. I'm like, no, I'm streaming. So she was probably cussing Nikki. Oh, she's decided today that she's going to start jumping on my worktops in the kitchen. She's 2-year-old, and now all of a sudden she's decided, I'm just going to start jumping up your worktops. So, yeah. So she get told to get down.
You should put some orange peels or something on it. Cat's not supposed to like citrus.
No, I don't know. I don't know if I want the whole, like, my thingy's covered in oranges. I'm trying to clean the house, don't make me a mess. And she's just discovered there's a window in the kitchen that she wants to go and look out of.
She.
Yeah. It's like, oh my god. Yep. But it's like, this is the first she's ever, I think in the past she's only ever jumped up on the worktops once or twice. But today she was constantly up there and I had to keep chasing her down and she was up again and was like, get down. So, yeah.
Oh my god. Get down, Shep.
It's like, oh man. So, there's one signature. 3 more to go.
All right, let's go over and have a look at your signatures then. I didn't want to switch. There we are.
My table was lovely and clean when I started, and it's just a pure mess now. So it just, yeah, so I'm just putting in papers, and this is an envelope that I've just put in for pockets. Let me see if I can fix this camera a bit so you can see better. Some word search pages that I've jelly printed on one side. And this is a Robert Burns thing that somebody sent me. I cannot remember who it was that sent me it now. But I put that in there because I've had it for ages and I've not used it for anything, so I'll use it as a page. And then just some scrapbook papers. This is wallpaper sample that I got. I've got a big roll of wallpaper there that I'm going to put on it as well. Maybe a bit here.
Really? Cats don't like coffee, apparently.
I don't like coffee either.
I was going to say, nor does Anne-Marie, so she must be a cat.
And this is part of the Winnie the Pooh calendar that I bought the other day for 50 pence. So, or 25 pence, sorry. So I just made them into 2 wee pockets as well, and maybe put tags in there or something. Yeah. So that is my signature. So I've still got another 3 to make. And that's the other side of that envelope. And another. So there we go. So that's a good few pages. So it's just going to sit nicely. Yeah, like it. And then I'm going to put a closure here as well through here. Because I've poked holes through here, so I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. So that's my signatures. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know that I don't like coffee, but yeah, I don't like it either, so I wouldn't make it. So my brother, he loves it. He can't function without coffee, so it's like, but I just look, no.
Is that the real coffee or the instant? Or any coffee?
I'm assuming she means any coffee. But I just the smell of coffee gives me the bulk. I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it. And there's another, this is a Scottish comic. And it speaks in Scottish language as well.
Who is it, Anne-Marie?
The Bruins.
Lee Bruins?
The Bruins.
Oh.
The Bruins.
Oh, I was thinking of a comedian.
No. Comic book. comic.
Oh, sorted.
I swear my head's now with it.
No.
And I'm sitting here thinking, have I never heard of Lee Bruins? Which one is that fella now?
The Bruins.
Yeah, Scottish book. Scottish book. So I like it. I like the book. Oh. Sorry guys. Yawning.
Finished now, have you, Anne-Marie?
No, I'm still working. I'm just
Still working, right? Cool.
Just rolling my neck because my neck's getting sore.
Yeah.
No, I'm still working on my signatures. I'm just trying to think. I think it was. I bought these as well. I think it was Barman Ann that sent me these. Sandy. I don't know how she's doing. I've not spoken to her in ages, so I think I'm just going to actually see. I probably need to cut a good bit off though. I think I might just make these an actual full signature. I don't know. Because they're already folded anyway, so. But I'm going to need to cut a good bit off, I think. To make it fit.
Susan says the Scottish book is so cool.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a character in there. It's a kid and the baby of the family. And she's called the Bairn. Because that's a Scottish thing for a child. The Bairn. And I remember we did the play, like a kind of play for the Bruins in school, and I was the Bairn because I was the smallest in the class. So they made me the Bairn.
Typecasting there, I feel. That joke just went on deaf ears then, did it?
Yep. It's too late to think, Nikki.
Okay.
It's too late for me to think. Oh man. Like I don't even, like, how many hours have I been up now? It's like midnight now and I woke up at 5 this morning. I can't even think how many hours I've been up for. What, 18 hours or something? Something like that. And that was me only getting 4 or 5 hours sleep last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wee Bairn. Yeah, it's a Scottish word for child. A wee Bairn. Did you know that there's actually a Scottish translator on? No, is it Scottish or Glaswegian translator? I can't remember what it is. I think it's a Glaswegian translator. I need to look it up. And actually, you type in a word and it shows you the slang word there. Quite funny. I found it a couple of years ago. I think I'd done a video on it as well.
Oh man. my knife away now. I can't find it. I just popped it into the jar. I'm pretty sure I popped it into the jar. Put the lid on and popped it in the jar. Maybe I didn't.
Are you wearing your glasses?
Yeah, I am. Maybe I didn't pop it in the jar. Maybe I just thought I did. Maybe it fell down the back. Maybe I put it in the wrong jar.
No, I think we don't in front of me and I missed this.
Just have to use the other one.
It's just one of these days today. I think we're all struggling today. We're all struggling to focus.
Judy says, how many more days of waking up early?
None. Well, none in news, Julie, because obviously I'm up late tonight, so I'm going to try and lie in tomorrow, but it's, you know, I might end up just still waking her up at that time anyway, but I'm going to try and lie in tomorrow. Try and lie in on Sunday and Monday, because I've got stuff to do on Monday and I don't want to be like a zombie on Monday. So probably I'll do it Monday, and then I'm going to try for a second week starting Tuesday. So yeah, so I'm going to try a second week on Tuesday. But today was my last day, day 5. I've done it for 5 days. And it's been hard. And it's been depressing, because the whole point of doing it was to get the house organised and sorted the way I wanted it. And I've just not had the motivation this time, but it's because I've not done it, and like I didn't do it, and that I did the last time. Like the last time I got through it by going out for walks. I was going out for walks. I was listening to motivational speech videos every day and all that kind of thing. I was taking some me time and kind of meditating and stuff like that, and journaling, and I've not done any of that this time, so I think that's where I've went wrong. And like this is the first time really that I've crafted this week as well, and so just a bit disappointed with myself, but hey, I'll get over it. Oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling great, Susan.
Yeah, his headphones would help, wouldn't they? Oh man, how are you two doing? How's the old energy levels?
Me? Yeah, I'm fine. I can have a lie-in tomorrow. What day is tomorrow? Yeah, Saturday. And then I have to definitely. The kids always Mother's Day and my birthday make me breakfast in bed. So I'll be having that Sunday morning.
Oh.
Yeah, to come up with a tray, and with just their cereal and toast and a little flour, and and then the two of them would have in one hand they have whatever a gift each, and then a card each, and usually there's chocolates there. So after I've had my breakfast and stuff, and the hugs and kisses and everything else, they're like, "Are you opening them chocolates now, Mommy?" And I'm like, I don't think I've tried those ones. Are they nice? And they usually have a cookie with "I love you, Mommy" on it, So
yeah.
I think all kids are like that, but I remember I used to be like that with my mum as well. Yeah. It's like, see her with a box of chocolates, like, can I get one? Can I get one?
Yeah. No, I'm not giving out, but it's kind of real, in a nice way. And I go, oh, are we looking one? No, and one of them go, no, they're for Mammy for Mother's Day. I know I can share with you. And they were like, only if you want to, Mammy. It's so funny.
Yeah, I used to like it when my mum got a packet of Rolos because she used to always leave me a last one.
Do you love someone enough to give them your last Rolo?
I always got the last one.
I remember that advert. Fantastic.
Yeah. I actually seen a fella doing that to a girl on the bus. Coming home at the night out, seeing a man doing it to a girl. Yeah. Did I give my Rolo? And she was like, no, I don't want it. She's so rude.
Yeah, we're on a bit later today because I had stuff to do this morning that I wasn't expecting to be doing, so it was like it pushed us back a bit. So the girls are a little bit, energy levels are a little bit low.
Oh, I'm not too bad because I did have something to drink, but I'm just kind of like,
yeah,
I'm all right. I'm just taking a wee break and I'm just chilling for a bit. I don't know why, but my stinging.
Yeah.
Riley found out what countries she's learning about this year. Italy.
Italy, all right.
Yeah, so she's saying to me now, Mammy, you're going to have to ask your friend Josie, has she any recipes for nice dishes? And I go, yeah, I'll make a nice dish and bring it up. Now, I mean desserts, Mammy, not dinners. So I have to ask Josie for a nice recipe for any treats.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like to. Yeah, in the school the girls go to, every year they have a day called International Cultural Day, and each class in the whole school will pick a country, and they have to learn projects on it, or they learn. Normally, there's either a parent in the class that's from one of the countries, and they learn either a traditional song or they learn a dance, and or and they put on to do school projects and stuff. So they put all the artwork up on the walls, and on that day, then they go up on stage, and all the parents come up, and they puts on a big show. It's a fun day. So what they do is all the parents will cook and bring up a dish that represents your country and little treats. So they give them in for the teachers and the parents to taste, and there's tea and coffee, and everyone gets to taste different cuisines from around the world. And it's a great day now. So Riley has Italy. The last year I think she had Poland. So it was a couple of years ago. So we put the flowers in the hair bands, and the way they have the long tassels coming down, and you done a Polish dance. And then another year they had Brazil, and one of the girls' dads is a Zumba dancer, or Brazilian, a Zumba dancer. Or no, what's that? Not a Zumba dancer, the professional dancer, his and his wife, and he taught all the kids how to do dance. So it was great. Now it was a really enjoyable day.
Cool.
Yeah. So I what did I make? Stew, Irish stew. But for the kids, then I make like little chocolate coconut balls, and then like little mini marshmallows. The what's the marshmallow, Rice crispy little bites and stuff like that for the class. But yeah, there's almost 26, 27 children per class. So so I had to make 64. Is it? No, 64s.
The brain count.
Yeah.
Bit late.
Yeah, it's 12:30, Susan.
Yeah.
12:30 here. And Susan's asking what time it is.
Mm.
Yeah. So. That's looking great now, Nikki.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's very pretty.
I do sometimes try to match in the colours and that of things that people have sent.
Yeah.
So
that's one of my favourite things to watch you doing is your crazy pages and your index cards.
Yeah, I haven't done index cards in ages. Got to get back to that. Find the joy again.
Yeah, I miss your index cards as well. Index cards on Sundays. Should have had done that. I thought I was doing good today and put everything that I thought I was going to use today in a bag. And now I can't find the thing that I was going to use, which was my closure in my bag.
Yeah, it's 1:30 p.m. on Saturday afternoon. So yeah.
I'm just going to mute myself so you don't need to listen to me rustling through his bag, right? 2 seconds.
Okay. Just using a Sharpie this time. I don't often use a Sharpie, but why not? It's on the desk, so I'm using it.
I love the colours, the yellows and the pinks and purples.
Yeah. Yeah, so matching just this piece here, which is the one that came from Martha, or Ayala Art. Martha's her name, but her channel's Ayala Art. I Love to Paint or something like that. As I said, she's changed her channel name, but I can't quite remember what it is because I haven't looked again. Oh, that's weird. It's weird when things are muted, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there's a wall. I feel like I'm all on my own. It's funny.
Susan's asking, is it Posca pen or a chalk marker? Looks very nice blended out like that.
Oh, the yellow.
Yeah.
The yellow is a Posca pen. Posca.
Yeah, I like the Poscas.
Posca. I just smooshed it on there. I didn't even bother to follow the lines or anything. I just smooshed. I'm putting some lines back in just to bring some definition back, but don't know whether I'll bother to put them all back in, but because I lost them on the tissue anyway. Because I stamped on tissue, not tissue, not tissue. I stamped on napkin. So the second layer of a napkin. So I did lose some of the flour. It's quite hard to see.
If you're buying Poscas and you're using black and white, I recommend the real fine tip pen for outlining. They're very good. Susan. It'll be next week, Susan. I post that out to you.
next week? Are you seeing chat that I'm not seeing?
Pardon?
Are you seeing chat that I'm not seeing?
No, I said I give Susan, the wooden box I did.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I said I give that to her. Send that off to her.
Very nice.
So it'll be next week.
That will cost you a penny. As a wooden box, it'd be quite heavy, won't it?
No, it's quite light and small, actually. Won't be too much. I was just trying to find a size box to put it in. I was looking about for one. I can't find one. I don't know whether a little padded envelope would work with it.
With boxes, sometimes the corners pop through. But
that's what I was thinking.
But depends, what the plastic's like and that.
No, it's not that expensive to post to America. I posted a large envelope before full of goodies. I was in a Halloween swap. We had to do a tag, and it wasn't that expensive to post. So it couldn't be any.
I think it won't be too bad.
No. I still haven't used the US address yet. That's my chair creaking. It's very creaky.
So I did have lots of pin nib pens, which were the really, really fine point ones, but I don't think I've got any left now. And they're quite difficult to find. So they're finer points than these. Finer points than these, and they're the pin nib ones, but
what colours are you looking for in?
No, I'm just saying it would be like one of these pens. They have a nib like not that, because that's a brush nib. Just trying to show the pin nib ones, which are my favourite ones actually to use. So they have nibs like this one, which they call a pin nib. Oh, wait, I think my camera's going again. I'm just going to flick onto you.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, I sound like a robot.
Yeah.
I'm gone. Am I back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're back.
What was that all about?
Nicky's computer's possessed.
Yeah. Possessed. So I was saying that the Posca pens I like have the pin nibs for really fine work, which look like this.
That's demonstrator.
Yeah. They look like that, pin nibs. So that's what I usually have, but I've run out, and the art store where I get them from as well, it doesn't have any in stock at the moment. It's just waiting for them to come in.
Thank you, Ross.
Cut.
I'm so happy to receive Michelle's box as a gift, but if it's expensive, but I love it.
No, it's not. It's not expensive. It's actually not as expensive to post over.
Oh, You're gonna
again. Okay, so this might be the end of the streaming, I think, if I keep going like that, because it will just cut right out.
We're on you, Anne-Marie.
Oh, you're on me. Cool.
You need to push it forward a bit towards the screen. Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny that it should be on Anne-Marie because I put it on Michelle.
Oh, it's on me now. I don't know.
Yeah, is it
I'm lagging on my phone. And on the...
Yeah, it's on. Is it on Michelle?
No, it's back on you, Nikki.
No, it's not. Is it?
No, it's not. No, still on you, Michelle.
Well, the screen I'm looking at flickering between the two years, and then on my phone that I'm watching, it's on me.
Yes, well, that's what it is on Google Hangouts. It's going to flip between us because this isn't streaming.
Oh, right, okay. So that's why half the time I think it's not on me, and I'm sitting here doing nothing, and because I'm looking at the Google one. Yeah. Sorry, ladies.
What you're seeing on Google is just what we see. What you know what I mean? Because Nikki's controlling the stream, so Nikki controls what you see on YouTube.
I'm just trying to bring out the beak a bit more to give it more like shading behind it. Making a mess.
That's okay, that's me. Hang on a sec. I'll mute myself.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm just being quiet. Yeah. Sorry, I'm forgetting there. I'm not talking. I'm just struggling with this stupid closure that I'm trying to do. Thought I was being smart, but it's too big, I think. And I don't know how to make it smaller now.
What were you doing? Putting an eye thing inside it?
No, I'm using a cat collar. But I think it's got to be too big. I think it's going to be too big. I might need to try it and mess about and try and shorten it a bit so it's not as big.
I think my daughter was playing with my plastic pen because it's not coming out properly.
Oh. We're jumping on Nikki, but we are watching Michelle. I see.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah. So that was more Panic at the Disco there.
No.
Oh man, it's just like the tension is rising.
Oh dear.
Every time the thing goes now, my heart is leaping. So, right, calm down.
Can you see okay?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I think I'm making a bit of a mess here.
That's the whole funny about being messy. I'm making a mess too with this. I'm no winning.
You're no winning.
Yeah, no winning. Failing big time. It's time I'm not doing what I want it to do. It's being a pest.
Oh. What? I just wonder if it's still jumping on me. Is it still jumping on the YouTube?
No.
No, it's still on me.
I think I'll stay small then. I stay small.
Okay, that'll do. Stuff it. It's not the way I wanted it, but it'll do. Because I can't get it any smaller. So. You don't need to do it. Just look stupid though.
Like, time to stop if it's not going the way you want. You don't want to ruin it, do you? Sometimes you just got to stop and leave it and go back to it.
I need something else, I think. Do you know, I just realised that flower is a lily and I'm colouring it in pink.
A pink lily, lovely.
Yeah.
It's called artistic license. Doesn't matter what colour you do it. Whatever brings you joy.
Yep. I paint things that are different colours all the time.
Yep.
Pink skies.
Oh, I know what I wanted to say. I was they've changed YouTube, you know, to the beta studio now, and it showed me today what my top videos were in the last 48 hours. So of course, obviously, the floating teacup tutorial, which is one that I did ages and ages ago, my first floating teacup. So that was watched in the last 48 hours. The third most popular one was how to make a hexagon template. So that's been watched in the last 48 hours. But the really funny one, which is my second watched top video in the last 48 hours, was how to crochet an umbilical cord tie. Oh, I laugh because I did that for my granddaughter. They tied off her umbilical cord with this crochet tie thing I made. So how great is that?
Yeah.
I actually remember watching you doing this.
Yeah, so crocheted umbilical cord tie has been watched in the last 48 hours, the second most popular one. It's crazy, isn't it?
Do you know what? It could work. Yeah, it does. It works because I can use it as a handle. Yeah. Genius. Genius.
Just read that toucans crack hard nuts like walnuts. With those beaks, they could easily break a thumb.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, chop it right off, I should think.
Yeah. I see them here. It's you know, it's a sign for the alcohol. You see the, you know, the real old fashioned alcohol signs, toucan, and then you always see a pint of Guinness. If I had a pint of Guinness, I would throw one on it.
Yeah. I turned a broken bag into another bag, but it's really just a journal. It looks like a bag.
Okay, Debbie, thanks for watching.
All right, Debbie,
Bye,
have
Debbie.
a nice day. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Have a lovely weekend.
So what am I going to write?
I just need to add more signatures into this, and then I'm June. I got the closure to work the way I wanted it to work, so I'm happy.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
No, it's dry. Leave that to dry and I'll see what else I'm going to put on it. I think it needs something else, but I'm not sure what.
Oh, it's lovely, Nikki. I like that.
Yeah, thank you.
It's really pretty.
Do you want to flick onto one of these?
Well, the thing is if every time I flick onto mine, mine's going crazy. Let's just see if it'll go without going blah, blah, blah. That's my page so far.
That's lovely.
Sort of, I'm hoping it's kind of like dreamlike.
Yeah.
Dreamy. So just writing a little thing here. Just writing it in pencil first before I go over it in pen. It's quite a long thing that I'm writing.
Oh, cool. Yeah. My sister-in-law and my brother and that's going out for a meal tomorrow. So I was actually meant to go out the night, but I've had the money.
So you were supposed to go to that party, wasn't it?
Yeah. I would not have been anyway, even if I did have him, and I'm too tired to go anyway. So I'm looking forward to my long ride tomorrow, but no matter, I'll get one. Pippi's been waking me up at before 5. She's been waking me up at like 4:45 in the morning, 4:30.
Got a car somewhere.
Yeah, across. Yeah, car alarm going off.
It's coming through Michelle's.
Michelle, is it?
Mm-hmm. Michelle.
House way across the road.
Wow. It's loud, isn't it?
Yeah, I have the window slightly open to let some air in.
What if it would wake you up if you were asleep?
Oh.
I was.
Oh. Well. Yeah. Might need to rethink this one. No, not really, because it just slips through the fingers. Nah, it's fine. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Try to decide what I'm doing with this journal.
What's that now?
It's an aeroplane. Somebody going on holiday, I think. You see an aeroplane, it's a helicopter one, you know. Nice an airplane though. Somebody going on holiday.
Yeah, I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again.
No, some lucky people are. There was a whole. There must have been like somebody in trouble the other week because last weekend?
Oh, wasn't that when that the airplane was going to Germany, and then the flight plan was filed incorrectly, and they flew up to Scotland to was it Edinburgh?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that, but there was a helicopter hovering about my house, like over my buildings the other night, so they must have been looking for somebody.
Can you? I wonder what the people on the plane were thinking when they landed in Scotland instead of Germany.
Yeah.
So, oh man.
Oh well, Scotland's a nice place to visit as well, so.
Imagine if you were asleep and you woke up thinking you were there.
So my sister sold her business in Scotland, and they're moving down to Newcastle.
Oh, cool.
So you missed a chance for a cheap holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right, what colour am I going to use on that? Okay.
If that was meant to be a joke, it's far too late for me to get jokes. Oh man. My brain's not working.
Oh, we're not doing jokes today, are we?
Says you, thank God. After the one
No,
I told the last time.
I think that was a joke that Nicky was trying to do well, but it's just over my head. I can't think straight there.
Yeah. I did do a joke earlier, and no, you didn't get it.
No.
I've gone on holidays to Scotland.
Did you just get it now, did you?
No, I got it.
No, Anne-Marie.
Oh, okay. Still not good at it. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have came on tonight. I'm just being really bad tonight. I'm not talking. I'm trying to get confused. I'm not getting any jokes. I'm just.
Well, I did say only be not too tired because it is late.
But at the time I wasn't. I'm just the energy drinks wearing off now. So I'll probably head shortly.
Yeah. Well, I've almost finished. You almost finished there, Michelle?
Yeah, on the tour tag.
Wow, 3. Let's go and have a look then.
Just
going back to you then to have a look.
Yeah, I'm just cutting out images. I cut images. See. I'm trying to cut out.
Julie said she had to step away for a bit.
Alright. But you're not missing much anyway, I'm just being boring.
The energy level's a bit low.
I'm being bad tonight. Being a bad guest.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'll be better next week, I promise.
It's a cute cut-out page as well. I love the cats.
Oh, yeah. They're from Pound Shop. Poundland, I think he's called it in England. It's deals here. They're all the images there.
Oh, I've got that.
3D. Nice there. And they're 3D. I think I'll put the cat on. No matter whether they're fish or not.
Yeah, I'll let you count.
Little kitty.
It's 8 in the evenings in San Antonio.
Cool.
Where's San Antonio?
Texas.
Texas. Is it really hot over there at the moment, Julie?
Well, there's one in Texas, but it might be somewhere else. I'll just say in Texas. I don't know. Are you going to layer it up? You going to do the 3D?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
Okay.
I've just been using mine as like different embellishments because like instead of 3D. That one.
Yeah, most of them are that was too big, so I was gonna cut it down. Most of them are just popped right out.
Yeah, they'll you just pop them out to the fussy cutted clips. Yeah, I do like them. Those are cool images.
Yeah. I'm gonna book like it was like 150, so I can't go wrong. I don't know where all my little phone tape is. Here we go.
I see lots of those 3D art canvases up for sale and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone did it with the All Blacks. I saw it at an art show, and they did a 3D pop-up picture of the All Blacks. It was like, okay then.
Cool.
It looked cool, but it was like, okay then, you know, I'd never, because we do it on cards and things like that, I never would have thought of doing it as a canvas.
Yeah.
Okay then.
I haven't seen them.
Somebody had posted in that what's her name again? That one you're in it, Michelle. The small art one, what's her name again?
Miriam.
Yeah.
Miriam, small art. Somebody posted in there earlier on. It was it says they found a mirror and it was smashed, and they took it home and they've made like a cool like image of it. No, it was all shut up, but you could see like blue through it, and they added butterflies and all that to it. It's on the group. Seen it earlier on actually. It looks quite cool actually.
No, 7 years bad luck there then.
Well, it wasn't them that smashed it, so.
So they say.
Well, he says he found it in the street, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I don't really have mirrors in my house. I've got enough bad luck as it is.
What's new with cat? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I was going to put a little bird cage up the top.
Oh, yeah.
Looking at it if he wants to eat the birds. I'm terrible.
Cute. I like the fact it's got a wee butterfly on it as well.
Yeah. It's a cutie. I seriously had to get some fabric glue or something. I don't know.
Well, you should try and get, the next time you're up, well, I know you've just ordered at the works, but the next time you're ordering at the works, get that all-purpose glue at the works. It's good.
Yeah.
What I use.
I have a Yoo-hoo glue there, and I have another one.
Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo Universal, but it doesn't stick fabric down. Let's try that one. I'll try the one that you get.
That all-purpose, that's what I glued the bag down with, and it's stuck solid. So
gel medium will stick it down as well. It just takes a long time for it to catch.
Yeah. I use a glossy accent there. So.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, just take a little while to catch, won't it?
Yeah, that's annoying. But I suppose if I use some glue gun, I'll probably catch it quicker until it dries.
Yeah, I was going to get my glue gun tonight, but I was like, no, I'm just going to use some big glue. I hate using the glue gun.
Yeah, I took my car in to be serviced last week. And now it's got to go back in for an oil. They had to change the spark plugs, and it's got to have an oil change and some air filters changed. But I think I must have got a hole in my exhaust because I sound like a girl racer now. I've got this really granny car, and but with a blowing exhaust, and it must be incongruous to have a car like mine with a boy racer exhaust going, you know.
Honestly, Stephen, like he buys his car second hand, and nearly every single car he's had, there's been a hole in the exhaust.
Yeah.
So he had to go and get part of the exhaust replaced. Not that long ago because they had a hole in the exhaust. And my feet are red, they're that cold. Oh, so the guy came out to fix the boiler the day, Nicky.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, he's came out the door, right? And he's like, yeah, any pets in the house? And I was like, I've got a cat. The next minute, he's put this big mask on his face. And I'm like, looking at him, and I'm like, he's like, I'm allergic to cats. So I had to go in the room, but I'm like, so he's come into the house with a big mask on his face. I'm like, well, why would you do a job that you've got to go to people's houses if you're allergic to pets? Obviously, people are going to have cats.
Oh, I tell you what, with the meter readers now, sometimes you've got the meter in the house, and they'll ask you what animals you have. If you have a dog, they have this great big stick thing they bring in with them so they can keep the dog away from them. It's real weird, and I see people getting really upset about that they come inside your house to read your meter, and they carry a big stick as well. It's like, oh my goodness, they've all gone mad.
Do you know something? He had a stick with him, but I didn't know what it was for.
Yeah, that would be for dogs.
Oh.
Would you not just ask the person to put the dog in the different room?
Mm. Well, that's what I done as soon as he said about the allergic to cats. I put her in the bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry girls, I was getting myself to bed. Michelle, I use Fabri-Tac glue. I've used it on all sorts of things. I've even used it for my mini houses. That's what Tuppy says.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And you get it online, do you? Anywhere you recommend them buying it?
I have my granddaughter singing Henry VIII.
Mm-hmm.
You have to sing it with the British accent. I'm Henry VIII, I am. Henry VIII, I am. I am.
Every time I hear that song, it always reminds me of the Patrick Swayze movie Ghost.
I was just about to say that.
Because that's what sang to Whoopi on it to get up to say what you wanted.
Ghost with Whoopi Goldberg and Demi Moore. It says,
So has anybody watched the new Mary Poppins movie yet?
Yeah, I did.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was okay. Just okay.
I just think it was like a repeat of the first one, just different songs and different scenes. And I didn't think the songs were as good as the original either. Like the original, once you hear the songs, you're singing it for weeks after. Like, I can't even remember the songs we were singing.
That's great, thanks, Tippy. I'll have a look out for it. The Fabri-Tac.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She said, I've only bought it from Amazon, but sure, you can buy it cheaper. That's a bonus. No. I've got Aileen's tacky.
It's more expensive over here.
Yeah, I've got Aileen's tacky glue there, small bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Purpose adhesive. It's quite good actually, but it's like super sticky. If you get it on other things, it's sticky.
Oh, okay. And I have this glue, but that's not fabric one. But I bought Aileen's tacky glue, and I bought a small bottle, and I paid €7 for it.
Yeah. This is a 4 fluid ounces, and that costs $6.90. So yeah, it's expensive, but not expensive as my art glitter glue, which arrived.
Oh, great!
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Yeah, so that's the one I paid $30 for. So that size is 8 ounces, $30.
Wow.
I'll stick to my all-purpose glue that only costs £1 at the works.
Yeah, I use cheaper glue too, but it just depends what I'm using it for. So
yeah, I use like PVA glue for sticking down backgrounds, like book pages and stuff, and then I keep the Mod Podge for the top.
Yeah.
And what am I looking for?
Yep.
Yeah, $30. Yeah.
What is it you're writing, Nicky?
I'll just tell you now then. It says, in the blink of an eye, everything can change. So forgive often and love with all your heart. You may never know when you have that chance again. So it's a little bit about all the troubles and that, we've had going on here.
Yeah.
So it's just a little play on that, so.
Nice.
Yeah. Just trying to make my writing nice.
Well, it took me just to sit and write. I find like to try and make my writing nice, I've got to write really slow and really tiny. Or really big, but mostly tiny.
Nope.
My dad used to be really strict when it came to handwriting.
My dad had beautiful handwriting because they had all those handwriting lessons when he was at school. So beautiful beautiful writing he had.
Riley has lovely handwriting, hasn't she? For cursive writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird because I sign my name, my second name, the way my dad would write, like, you know, like the curly C and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way they would do it in calligraphy, I do that the way he did his name, my mum did her name, so I kind of picked that up for them. Just instead of writing normally, I do it with a fancy C.
Yeah.
Do you find the pen when you're handwriting, if you have a nice pen,
it helps?
It helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And the color of the ink is nice, and just to it's not even that expensive pen, but just to hold it, and you know the way it writes is. I find I write better. My words are not coming out properly.
Yeah, it's quite bad because you know with all the technology and that we're breeding a generation of people who won't be able to write. You know, so it's really nice that she's learning to actually write properly at school.
yeah, they did a course, and she earned her pen license. Yeah, so if they use pencils in school, and then it depends on how good when they start writing cursive, and they keep up their handwriting is neat and stuff like that, they earn a little pen license. It's a little laminated photograph with ID, and it says, I have earned my pen license, you know, so they're able to use pen. And it's a big deal, like it's a really big deal. So she's earned hers there recently, so she's so proud of herself, which I'm very proud of her. But yeah, she loves it. The only thing she doesn't.
Oh, Susan, that's true. Yes, that's true, Nikki. My son-in-law was in a car accident day before yesterday. Everything could be quite different now, if but for a few inches. He's okay, but banged up and totaled his brother's car.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, but yeah, it was his unlucky day, I think.
So sorry, Susan.
Yeah. It's weird, when we were in junior school, we learned joined up writing. When in upper school, we wasn't learnt to write. Yeah, because my son, he's so used to, because he's a computer programmer as well, he's so used to just doing everything on the computer. His handwriting is terrible.
Wow.
And he says he hasn't held, I don't know, a couple of years ago he told me he hadn't held a pen in his hand for 4 years.
Oh wow.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah. My handwriting's that bad sometimes I can't even read it.
You should have been a doctor.
I know. I was laughing the other day when I was watching Helen, you know, Helen with the opening a Happy Meal for her birthday. And I was laughing when our grandson's like, I can't read your chicken scratch.
Yeah. Oh, you watched her, man, yeah. And she's going to rude.
It's like, I can't read your chicken scratch. It's like,
yeah.
So
funny. Yeah, he's quite funny, isn't he? Do you think he says like Elvis Presley?
Yeah, a wee bit. He suited that hat though. I think the hat looked good on him.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Yeah, I do that like when I'm writing, like if I'm typing to somebody, I'll type as if I was sending a text sometimes. It's like you, instead of writing you, I'll use the letter U instead.
Yeah, I think it's a shame. For me, it's a huge shame anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, but they're talking about getting rid of analog clocks now because kids can't tell the time. Only digital. I think that's so sad.
It's called the dumbing down of society, eh?
Yeah.
So
And then just talk about kids not wanting, children not wanting. There's a big thing parents are giving out about kids having homework. I can understand if they have a lot of homework, but I think, and they're talking about maybe doing away with homework, which I disagree. I think you should have homework because also. As I feel as a parent, I can see where she's struggling or what she's doing well, and because you know that way. So I think it's because like,
I don't know whether you ever get that, but when you go to parents' evening, it's like they were talking about a different child totally to the child you know.
Yeah.
So, really? No.
Yeah. Like, and the last time she was saying that my youngest now, she's 9. They were saying that she's fantastic at picking up languages. Like she's picked up the Gaeilge fairly quickly, and she's interested in. She loves anything to do with France, Paris. So I was thinking. He says there's an app out there that's very good. Should get her to start learning languages to get ahead of. In a few years' time. So she's actually looking at Russian at the moment.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Now whether that's a passing
Chinese is the one she should really learn.
Chinese.
Yeah. Well, Chinese are such a super big nation, and they're in every country. The Chinese,
Yeah.
The Chinese government has got their oar in every country that I know of.
That's true, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, what do you think of that? Does it look okay, or does it need more, or outlining, or something?
It looks alright. It's cute.
Yeah, draw a border around it.
Yeah, I think so. Go black or dark?
I laugh when nieces and nephew look at my stuff I made for my anniversary. It's an old 45 record in it. They're like, what's that? Yep. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. And it makes you feel old, doesn't it? It makes you feel old.
I used to listen to my dad's records. He had a record player, and I used to listen to that when I was younger.
I used to do the twist on my mum's old 45 records as well. We used to do the twist. Used to stand on the records and do the twist, of course, on the carpet. Must have ruined loads of records doing that.
Oh, wow.
Now, I remember we had one in a little case, and you open it up and you play the records in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that was back in the... Well, I was born in the 70s.
Yeah,
so
because we used to have 45s and 33 and a thirds, and I'm not sure if there was one other speed, whether there were 3 speeds, but I know there were definitely 2 speeds. You could flip between 45 and 33 and a third, make them go faster and slower. And
did you ever play the records backwards to hear the? They used to say if you played it backwards, you'd hear the subliminal messages or something like that.
Whatever. So that's the page.
Very nice.
Still dive.
Ooh, 78. There you go. Yep, 78. It was 78, 45, and 33 and a third.
That is absolutely gorgeous, Nikki.
Yeah. Managed to get it meld together well, I think.
You see it on Facebook all the time. People post like a picture of a cassette tape and a pen or a pencil, and like, who remembers what these are meant for? And you're like, why? You used to stick the pencil on to wind the tape back up again and turn the tape up.
I'm recording off the radio and trying to pause it before the DJ came on and started talking.
Yeah.
The other day there were some ladies and I talking about David Cassidy and Donny Osmond, and someone wrote, "Are you a bunch of old ladies?" Yeah. Oh, David Cassidy, Donny Osmond, take me back. My favourite record when I was a teenager, I think, was Crazy Horses. Crazy Horses. The Osmonds.
That was saying that.
Crazy Horses. Yeah, it was banned in lots of places because they thought they were on drugs. The Osmonds on drugs, eh?
Crazy.
David Cassidy. We all loved David Cassidy, didn't we? He was.
Yeah, he had lovely big blue eyes.
Whatever happened to him?
I don't know his music, but he was in a good few movies, wasn't he? He was in a movie about a racing car driver.
The Partridge Family. Ooh. I saw Donny Osmond when he was doing Joseph, Technicolor Dreamcoat, when he played Joseph.
Oh, right, cool.
Oh, that was lovely. Yeah, they don't even drink coffee. Yeah.
We don't? Oh, the Osmonds.
No, the Osmonds, yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't really remember them. Well, where went they out?
A while ago. 70s, was it? Oh my gosh.
No, I remember more 80s music.
Teppy says I would like outline your kitty too, maybe in pink Michelle to make it stand out.
All right, okay.
But that might be a bit difficult because it's on different layers. But
yeah,
but give it a go.
Kind of a grey. You see. I had to figure out how to do this camera angle a bit better.
Let me clean up my desk again.
Not David Cassidy. Were you thinking of Starsky and Hutch?
Nice, Michelle.
Thank you.
Were you thinking of Starsky and Hutch with that David? What was his name? David someone.
No, it wasn't Starsky and Hutch. He always had a real kind of he was cute. No, maybe it wasn't Osmond. He kind of either blue or grey eyes, real piercing eyes. He was English from England. Was that David Cassidy?
No, because he was American.
Oh, okay. No, I'm thinking of somebody else then. And he played a racing car driver. I thought he was a singer as well. Don't know.
Paul Newman.
No, definitely was. He's American as well.
Just laughing, just joking.
David Essex, stop his saying.
Yeah, David Essex. Yes,
David Essex. Yeah.
That's who I was thinking. Was he a singer?
He had black hair though, didn't he, David Essex? Yeah, we're gonna make you a star. Oh man. He must have a more famous record than that. I can't think at the moment.
I don't remember his song.
He's a wee before my but like I don't remember half of these, so I'm still a barber.
Ben.
I'm still a Barbie.
Wee Ben.
Yeah, Ben.
I can't do a very good Scots accent. I can't do that. Murder. Let's have a look at your journal. Let's have a look at your journal there, Anne-Marie.
Alright, so I don't know, try and bring it up on here so you can see it better. Hang on. I'll try and catch up with the stream. Right, I'm fine.
We're on you.
Right, I'm just checking because you're still on the shelf on me. Hold on. So I can see what you're seeing. Right, there we go. Right, so this is it here. It's pretty dark in here, I know, actually. So this is my journal, and I showed you that. But so basically what I done was, for this, I used Pippi's collar that she doesn't wear. So I thought, you know what, dead it lying around, I'm going to use it. But I was getting stressed out because it was so, you know, it's so sticky out. So I ended up, I changed it and I've turned it into a handle. So I can use it as a wee handle for a bag. And then basically just, it's one of the ones where you just unclip it and then just pull this bit out when you want to use it. And so this is the inside. So I've still got room to put another signature in, but I've just put a few pages in because I'll probably do painted papers at some point. So these are just my my pages. So as I say, when I'm doing live streams, then if I want to do a journal, I'll just work in this one. And that way I can write it and it would do like anything funny or whatever, I can record that in here. Just as a wee memory journal thing. So yeah. Just an index card in there. This is a comic book that I was talking about. And then the next one, this is an envelope, or envelope, whatever way you want to pronounce it. And a Robert Burns thing. Wallpaper. And just this is, what do you call that? Flock paper?
Oh, yes. Like nice. Texturized.
Yeah, it's like fur, you know, the velvety kind of one you get.
Yes, yep.
And this was me playing with my embossing folder and ink pens blocks. And I did that. I just done like the rubbing with the ink pens blocks. Around. I think it was Shell C that had done that, so I wanted to try it out.
Yeah.
And then part of the one in the Pooh calendar, it's a wee tuck spot, so I can put like quotes or whatever in there, or tags or something that I make. The other side of that page. This is the other side of the wallpaper, the back of the wallpaper. That's the other side.
Yes. So Julie says, I've been in the mood to work in metal, so I'll be switching gears soon. Woohoo!
Yeah. This is another one of the ink pens block rubbing things that I've done with the embossing folder. Yeah. Which I was actually, I like to.
What did you do? Splodged it, did you?
I'm a son all over
the car. I just splodge drama.
Yeah. So that's it. So
it's lovely. It's lovely, Anne-Marie. Really cracking idea.
Thank you.
Love. Love what you did with that.
Clop it back in and you've got a wee handle.
You'll soon fill it up though.
Yeah. But that's a good thing because it's plenty of, gives plenty of give, do you know what I mean? So I'll have plenty of space to fill it. So
yeah.
That's how much space I thought. So yeah.
Fantastic. We'll go and see what drama Michelle's got there. What did you splodge on? Oh, your toucan.
Yeah, all over the cat. It's the 3D art thing, and the whole thing popped off and just exploded. I should have checked and see was it blocked.
No.
And it's like a little dry, like hard something like that.
Yeah. Teppy says that's awesome, Annie. It's like more room to grow.
Yeah.
And Susan says you can get lots in there. I love it. I do too.
Yeah, it's made like a little handbag, which is quite fitting because it was a bag in the first place.
Yeah. Oh, look, that would be like when I order a boxer and I say, oh, look, I made a box from a box. You made a handbag from a handbag. Ironically, I've made a box from a box. Yeah, altering boxes always makes me laugh. I made a box from a box.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't use Anne-Marie's one then today? The gift card Anne-Marie sent you, did you use it today? I've been doing my own thing, I haven't taken any notice. Michelle.
Pardon? I didn't know who you were talking to, sorry.
Myself? No, am I?
Yeah, I used him. Yeah.
Yeah, which one is it? That one,
this one.
Is it? Right,
yeah.
Okay. I wasn't, because I was concentrating on my page, I didn't get to see all of it. Lovely. Lovely.
I still have the brown one here. I think it's gorgeous. I'm not sure. I just even like it the way it is.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Being my grunge.
Love it. Make a good card front, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Took me a while, and I was a bit crabby because I'm just
so tired.
And typical. Now that we're finishing the stream, I'm starting to wake up again. So it's just typical.
Oh yeah. Oh right, you're doing it on the flower.
Yeah, that's what I had planned to do on the flower. Just popped everywhere. I can't find my pink to do for that one. Yeah, I'll just do one for the moment. So I'll leave it because I'm not sure where to put it.
I was just out for another 3 years and 20 minutes or something. That will be me up for 24 hours.
Yeah, we're going to be going now, Susan. So thanks for joining in, and enjoy your pee break before you go to the next live stream. So yes, they're lovely, Michelle.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we'll be going now. So we're going to say goodbye all, and see you all again very soon. Thanks for joining us in the chat. We really appreciate you coming in and chatting with us and making our evening and mornings and whatever else go by so nicely.
Yeah.
So don't forget thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Nice. Go back.
Bye.
Bye.